Welcome to the special coverage of the cricket program brought to you by Dafa News. Today we have two important guests who are going to be talking about the importance of the upcoming series of New Zealand, and we are joined by Mr. Harpal Singh Bedi, who takes care of the sports, who's watched sports for the last 40 years, and Taus Rizvi, the chronicler of Mumbai sports. Welcome to the show, gentlemen. Today, my first question to you is, how do we take a look at this series? Taus, I'm going to come to you, and then I will introduce Mr. Bedi's thoughts on this.
Good morning. It's a very important series considering we have come along beating Sri Lanka in the last series 3-0 with a convincing margin. This series is important considering after this we have Test series we have a T20 series followed by Test series against Australia. So you don't have a lot of space. In this series, we'll come to know exactly how our team is shaping up when it comes to the World Cup. In the aspect of the World Cup, this is an important series, and here we have some of the fillers when you see Surya Kumar Yadav coming in place of Shreyas Iyer who's got injured, and then you have Kishan coming in for KL Rahul, who was keeping behind the wickets and batting in the middle order during the Sri Lanka series. So these two important players come into the play when it comes to this series, and this series at least decides not if the playing 11, not the playing 11, but at least the 14 and 15, the 15-member squad for the World Cup. So this is an important series, and also New Zealand is a better side compared to Sri Lanka, which lost 3-0 recently. Well, because New Zealand coming in from a 2-1 win against Pakistan, so this won't be a cakewalk for India like it was against Sri Lanka.
Well, Taus, you made an important point. India faces a strong New Zealand unit, which is currently #1 in the world of 50-over format for 3 one-day international games. Tom Latham will be the captain of the New Zealand team, as the regular skipper Kane Williamson has been rested for the series. Another big face missing from the Kiwi dressing room will be the pacer Tim Southee. While their pace attack might not look like one that can take on the world apart, but they do have substantial firepower. Again, spinners in Mitchell Santner, Ish Sodhi and Michael Bracewell. India will be without the middle order regular KL Rahul, Akshar Patel, and replace them with like-for-like players like Shahbaz Ahmed and KS Bharat. Who gets the first India call? Mr. Harpal Singh Bedi, we've often wondered how Sri Lanka comes and salvages India's pride whenever India loses in a big match. Do you think this is a considerable opponent as compared to Sri Lanka?
Your first question has been answered by Taus very eloquently and exhaustively. Right. Yes, told you what is going to happen. So, but here I add a caveat that this is not going to be very. Though it is a slightly better side than Sri Lanka, but I don't think it will face. It should, given on team on paper, it should pose much problem to India. And I agree with Taus that it is not going to be so easy as it was against Sri Lanka. Having said that, I think this Yadav and Ishan Kishan coming, or Shreyas Iyer not playing because of injury, or or even Rishabh Pant, much of a difference because who will be. But with the final 11 in the World Cup is a totally different game.
Absolutely.
Game. And other players are not there. But at the moment when we are discussing, we have to keep in view that Ravindra Jadeja, Jasprit Bumrah, Mohammad Shami, and all these players will be, and then Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma. That team is already there. One or two play here or there.
Absolutely. Bedi Saab, it's usually one or two players that make the difference, sir. But larger issue, if we were to look at it, and the fans call it, we have a problem of plenty, but at the same time, we have problem of fitness. Would you agree to it? Because one player plays 2 matches and then he suddenly...
Okay, but it definitely is a problem. Every time, every series, you get 1 or 2 players. That is a problem. And that BCCI or the team management should look into what is the reason for. they're getting injured so easily. That they are not so frail players. After all, it is not the only Indian. It is not Indians only playing. Other teams are also playing. But I think injury problem is more acute in India. As far as I know, I am not sure about other teams. But I think what we hear and see every day, one or two players always get injured or are always out of team because not of performance, because of their physical fitness. That is the one aspect which BCCI or the team management has to look at seriously before the World Cup.
Well, injury management is something team management has to look at, but also team selection. Just imagine the plight. Parthiv Shaw has been scoring brilliantly in Ranji Trophy. Toss, I'm going to come to you since you are a Mumbaikar. You've seen these two players. Parthiv Shaw comes in for his brilliant performance for the Ranji Trophy matches, and at the same time you get our Sky or Surya Kumar Yadav a call from Test side for his brilliant performance in T20. Are you baffled a bit, considering both the players are from your Mumbai arena? Your question, your answer.
I'm not baffled at all, completely, considering I'm very happy, and especially with Prithvi Shaw, somebody who has been so extraordinary. Unfortunate that he was not being given that opportunity.
Prithvi Shaw.
Despite his awesome form and the way he played against Assam in Ranji Trophy 379, that was quite a knock. That was quite an enterprising, entertaining knock. While Sky, we know everything what he does, what kind of experience he has, what kind of player is he, a 360-degree kind of a player. I mean, you hardly get that kind of a player. It's like the way he plays those tennis ball shots.
Certainly, it's not the player we are talking about, Toss. We are talking about the format. Are we choosing the right player for the right format? That has been the question. And that was the thing. If that is the problem, then we have another Mumbaikar who's missed the cut. Sarfraz Khan, your views on him?
He is there in the T20 squad right now. Yeah, Ranji Trophy. He scored in Ranji Trophy. That means he showed that he is in form. Yeah, it's quite questionable in a certain way, but then he has always been there in the scheme of things when it comes to T20 cricket. So 379 was a statement that he's back in form. He is doing it well. And Sky, I mean, you can see the format that he's done in T20s, then he's shown in ODIs as well. And now this is an opportunity to seal his place in Test ODI World Cup as well. If he does well in this series, then Test cricket, we know what he has done over the years in Ranji Trophy. Yeah, it's unfair to not see Sarfraz Khan in the Test squad, which is very, very surprising, and everybody is raising this question. And if you saw the long that he played, the century he scored when Mumbai was tottering against Delhi last night on a difficult conditions, I mean, that shows what Sarfraz Khan, what caliber he has and what kind of fitness he has. I mean, when people question that, when people have some statement that he is not fit, that's why he's not been taken in the Test team. I mean, I beg your pardon. Sorry, I don't agree with you. You can't be consistent if you are not fit. This guy has been scoring runs for the last 3 seasons, and that is what that's why he has justified his place in the team. He's broken the door. He's broken multiple doors, I would say, not just one door, to be there in the Test team. And I question the acumen of selectors who have ignored him. But
we live in strange times where the chairman of selector is reinstated, but the other 4 members are not. Have we seen something like this? I'm going to ask Bedi Saab. Bedi Saab, have you seen something like this in the past cricket you've been covering for so long? A situation where the chairman of selector is repeated, but the selection committee is still missing. Your views?
So let us forget the past now. This is a new BCCI, and everything is something new. So you should not harp on past. What happened past is past. So having said that, I think, as Tao said, that Sarfaraz has broken the doors. I think he has broken windows also. Personally, he has broken everything, except that he has not got a place in the side. That is very interesting and rather very intriguing part. Why if Prithvi Shaw scored 379 against Assam? And remember one thing, nobody is taking away the credit of 300 plus score. But remember this thing, Mumbai is a very dominant side. And any team from North, if you won any team, used to shiver when facing the Bombay side previously. Nowadays, even the Northeast sides I don't think they are in a position to match the strength of Mumbai. So that not taking away the credit from Patricia, but one has to look into the perspective that which team he was facing, which bowling he was facing. So going Gaga over the 370 plus is a good thing, but one has to view all these things in fact.
Right.
So compared to Patricia, Sarfaraz is doing very well. Surprising. And if Ranji Trophy is a criteria for selection for ODI or T20 or even Test, then what is the fault of Sarfaraz? He has every right to ask what is his fault. Second thing, I think the way selections are done, it is mostly it is confined to 2-3 players, because other players select themselves. Whether they perform in the ICC tournaments or not, that is different thing. But on their share on their reputation and their performance at home and in the bilateral series, they select themselves. So you have 8 or 9 players down. You can just write down their name. They will be there. Now, what they will perform, that performance will be translated into victory in ICC tournaments. That remains to be seen. The question of the selection committee is confined to their role is confined to selecting 2 or 3 players. Rest select themselves. And who are the 3 players remains to be seen, and it depends on the coach and the captain, and more on coach and captain than on selection committee.
Absolutely. You said it right. It was an old selection committee. Now it's the time. It's an important series. We also have, if we live in present, we have Siraj, who is the future of Indian team. He's got a great opportunity to become the #1 ranked player if he does well in the New Zealand series. Harpal Singh Bedi Saab, are you happy the way Siraj has shaped up? And also we have return of 2 big star wars coming back into the team.
See, question is all the youngsters should be encouraged. Be Siraj, be Sarfaraz or any other player.
Right.
If they are doing well, they should be given chance. Now Siraj is given chance at the right time. So he's clicking at the right time. So if Sarfaraz or other players, I'm not just harping on one player, other players who are clicking, they should be given a chance. Why not? How long you will carry this old people on their reputation? So I think Siraj has justified his selection with his performance, and also he has got the backing of the team management. He did very well. So I think new players have to come in place of the older players or not so fully fit players. So fitness is most important. At the moment, Siraj is showing that he is fit and he is capable of delivering when it needs to be. So we need such players. We need such players who are fit and able to deliver, provided the team management supports them.
Taos, I'm going to come back to another special player, and this is my second last question to you. Virat Kohli needs only 119 more runs to become the 6th batsman to compile 25,000 runs in the international cricket. The other notable names are Tendulkar, Sangakkara, Ponting, Jayawardene, Kallis, and Kohli knocking the doors of that exclusive club. Your views on Virat Kohli's form? He's reinvented himself, his game. If you've seen 82 runs before he could score that lofted shot and scoring a 6, do you think he's a changed, he's a reinvented, rebooted player? Your views?
Absolutely. When I spoke to Rajkumar Sharma sir, the coach of Virat Kohli recently when he was in Mumbai, he was pleasantly not surprised, very happy that Virat was back in form. He knew that he will be back in form, and everybody knew he is Virat 2.0 right now, and he's enjoying the game more than ever. If you see the body language, he's not celebrating with aggression. He's not celebrating each and every knock. He's subdued in his celebrations. He knows he's more mature and he's enjoying the game much more. And this is just the beginning of Virat 2.0. You might see him breaking a lot records, including ODIs and Test cricket. And I'm sure Tendulkar will be happy to see him break his records. And the way he is in form right now, I think a lot of bowlers will be scared. Apart from that, India has a strong chance if Virat Kohli is in terrific form to win the World Cup. And at home, after 2011, this is going to be an icing on the cake if Virat does the same what Dhoni did in 2011.
Thank you, Taos.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.